Hello, everyone. The incredible shrinking bearded man here. Quick update for Potato Cleanse Day 3. Um, it's been an interesting day, actually. I woke up feeling pretty decent. Uh, my scale showed a zero point 0.4 pound loss, which is a lot less than the 4.8 pound loss the first day. Probably because of mostly bloat and such. Today, the headaches haven't been so bad. I've always heard that like day 4 is about the worst for them. Extreme hunger today though. It's kind of weird. Like my body is just like ravenous for certain things. I will say that even though the scale didn't move that much, I am feeling much lighter and much more what do you call it? Fluffier, lighter and fluffier. I definitely don't feel as bloated. Digestion. It seems like I think what I've encountered now is like a log jam, so to speak. Excuse me. Ugh, got burp. I just ate some potatoes for the first time today. There it is. I think my body is like starting to extinguish a lot of stuff in my digestive system, and I think what's going on is my body is like panicking and holding on to a bunch of stuff before. They call it the whooshing effect, actually, which is it's pretty interesting. Where your body will just hold on to stuff until it like thinks it's gonna like for survival, and then all of a sudden like it'll just go, it'll just put out a bunch of that. I kind of foresee that happening the next day or two. Feel very bloated. But energy levels were pretty decent today. I got in a DDPY workout. I only worked 4 hours today because we were really slow, and they offered to let me take some vacation. So I was like, whatever. But yeah, extreme hunger cravings or food cravings for things. It's proving to be like kind of like when you quit smoking cigarettes and all of a sudden like those like cravings for a cigarette just hits you. I'm craving like bread and sweets and just pretty much anything that's not a potato too. But it's like right now I got some cooling off. I got some horseradish mustard and some sriracha on that. I'm beefing up the sweet potato intake just for the vitamins. Still eating a nori wrap a day for my iodine. I did fill up my vitamins earlier, and I am taking selenium and B12, and there's another one I cannot folate. No, not folate. I can't remember the other one. Something I read about a while ago that said it's supposed to help out with metabolism and such. And I'm doing apple cider vinegar with lemon drinks here and there. Doing that as well as green tea and black coffee for my drinks. But tomorrow is the change of no condiments whatsoever with them, just plain ass potatoes, which I am not looking forward to. But the idea was for the 3 days just to do condiments, so it made it a little more easier to transition into it. But the idea of no condiments is more for like literally just eating for sustainment and not for pleasure, to get rid of the pleasure element of food, because that's the whole point of this right now, is to get rid of my food addictions, to kind of reset that, to give myself, my digestive system a break, just change my relationship with food to a point, and it's already working. Like I already feel so much better, even though I'm going through withdrawals and stuff. I am feeling a lot better as far as like I said, bloat and digestion, even though I didn't really have a good poop earlier. But I'm definitely eating a lower amount, which is nice. I don't feel like all the time just like full and bloated. Tomorrow I will be actually weighing out and counting the calories, so to speak. I'm going to try to stay under 2,500 calories, which is a lot of potatoes when you consider that potatoes are like 370 calories a pound. But I'm going to at least try to do that. My scale and everything I read said that my basal metabolic rate with my weight and everything, even if I was bedridden, is about 2,200 to 2,500 calories. I mean, I'm a 305 pound guy now. And it takes a lot more calories for me to burn, to pump my blood, to move my, to handle the weight that I'm at right now. So that's interesting. Very much, like I said, if I do get hungry after the 2,500 calories, I might eat some more, but I don't know how the hell I'm going to eat more than that, which is part of the reason why you do this as well. Like I said, as it stands right now, I will be doing the potato cleanse for 30 days. We'll see how that goes. And like I said on my video yesterday, I'm debating on doing like one like semi cheat meal a week where it's not potatoes but still fairly healthy. Like I said, when I get my daughter on the weekends, we usually go to a Takira in my old hometown, and we have these like big burritos, which will be, like the worst thing in there is probably the tortilla shell mostly, but it's just rice and beans and veggies and such. So, I don't see it's going to be that bad, but I got to keep my sanity to this to a point. And the idea is when I transition to other foods, I want to keep up that habit of just having like one little semi-healthy cheat meal a week, and then kind of just having potatoes as a base of a lot of my diet, but then also doing greens and other veggies, and I'm going to add like a can of beans in a day. I used to make these big potato bowls with like greens and potatoes and beans and like red onion and everything, which I think they should be called purple onions, but it is what it is there. And just keep doing stuff like that, and hopefully by then my stomach will shrink up to where I don't require such a heavy amount of food to keep me sustained. So I can already tell, like it used to be when I was eating the original way that I'd eat 6 potatoes, I'd still be hungry afterwards. Now 6 potatoes is filling my ass up pretty good already. And as like I said, after today, there's not going to be any pleasure involved. It's going to be literally just sustaining my life force. So we'll see how it goes, but that's why I'm doing these updates, to let you know and see and show you how it goes. But like I said, though, I did my DDPY workout tonight, and there's a lot of like folding forwards and stuff, and I noticed that my stomach wasn't like in the way so much. And you can even tell too that like my knuckles in my hands and like the veins in my hands are starting to show, which totally shows that the bloat's going away. Like I think the bloat's going away, but there's also I think I'm still storing on the water just to kind of, I don't know, just like I said, like a defense survival thing or whatever. The body's weird because like the human body is designed to hold on to calories and or hold on to weight so we don't starve and die. So we're running on 1,000-year-old tens of thousands of years of genetics in us and stuff. So it's just our food supply has changed in the last like 100 years. So we're overfed now instead of underfed, but that was the whole purpose, was to get get as many calories as you can, so you could live and survive while there was the whole feast and famine thing. So this is kind of like my winter kind of hibernation diet, I guess you could say, even though it's not winter yet. But I'm going to keep this short, though. I just wanted to update y'all and say hi, and doing better, actually doing way better than I was a couple days ago. That mental fog's still there, but it's slowly going away. I definitely, like I said, I genuinely, in a general sense, feel better. So, and I hope that's going to continue. I'm pretty sure the next day or two I'm going to hit like a total I'm gonna really feel like crap there because you know the withdrawals and stuff. It usually about day 4 or 5 on anything you quit is usually the worst. So, but yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Share this. Make sure you subscribe because I'm not going to be on Facebook very much anymore because they just like to hide posts and they want me to pay for you to see my stuff. And maybe hopefully I can get this monetized to a point and maybe grow it into something a lot better than what I'm doing now. But I'm a blue collar guy, as you can see here. You know, I ain't got time to make a fancy YouTube channel, but pushing record on here and talking for 10 minutes and uploading it for a couple minutes ain't no big deal. So, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, day 4. Stay strong, man.